Hello, guys. Welcome to the Packet Events stream. Believe it or not, it's been 3 years since we've had a Packet Events stream. Wait a minute. Hopefully, can you guys hear me? Is everything fine? Shit. Okay, for some reason the chat's not showing up. Is there an issue with the microphone? Packet Events stream over. Greater than recap stream. Yes, we can hear. Okay, that's now tell us what's new. Okay, so we've been planning, or at least I've been planning, that we should work on a Packet Events 3.0 version. Right. So this means that we would have breaking changes. We'd be able to introduce new features. And I also wanted to get one of our project maintainers on the stream, Bookie. So, one moment. Hello, Bookie. How you doing?
Hello,
So,
doing good.
Bookie, you're one of our most active contributors, project maintainers, which we deeply appreciate, right? Um, I think you've also been working on the latest Minecraft update, which is coming out on Tuesday, right?
Yes, in 2 days.
Yeah, insane, dude. I feel like you're some secret Mojang employee. Anyway, if you guys don't know who Bookie is, Packet Events contributor, and you made Stack Deobfuscator, which has nearly a million downloads. How the hell do you do that?
Uh, well, it has over 7 million on CurseForge, but I don't
Oh,
know. It just landed in some random mod pack.
oh gosh. That's those are crazy numbers. Those are crazy numbers. What I'm curious about is how did you start, or how did you find Packet Events?
Uh, Through the Grim Anticheat.
Oh, okay. See what this is.
After
That's
Fine Outside
those are crazy
disappeared,
numbers.
I started updating PacketEvents myself.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody says, "What's this script?" The hell? There's a script. No, guys, this is there's no script here. Okay, some people are speaking in Italian. I'm very concerned. Okay, I mean, do you have any ideas that we could make use of in Packet Events 3.0 since we can finally make breaking changes? We can definitely get rid of the deprecations, for example. But what do you think?
Uh, there's a lot of random minor stuff which could be done in the major release.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
example, currently we have 3 Netty implementations, which are just useless in my opinion.
Hmm.
And the whole packet wrapper construct is a lot overloaded and could be cleaned up a bit.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm thinking it would also be nice if we had some. I think we could write up a guide or some universal way to help people in updating Packet Events, so that it's clear. Because I feel like everyone has their own tools when it comes to um, updating Packet Events, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So okay, somebody says so P is going towards a hard dependency on Netty. Yeah, I mean personally, I don't think it makes any sense to try to somehow add support for Modern. I mean, not Modern, for what's that platform called?
Mindstorm.
Yeah, Mindstorm, because the user base for that would be so minimal. So I think we should focus on Netty. And I think for 2.0, one of the biggest goals was getting it to be cross-platform, since initially PacketEvents was just for Spigot. But obviously we kept the old API, which is designed to only run on the server. But for 3.0, it could use some changes. My Skull is asking, is it confirmed that Adventure will be relocated in 3.0? What do you say, Bookie?
I hope so.
Mindstorm would be fire, bro. I want it. Who is your trooper? Like what person is speaking? I'm your trooper. Um, I'm speaking right now. In case you guys have noticed, I have a new profile picture. This profile picture was made um by Sly Fox. Um, let me see. Are they in the Discord server? I think you guys should definitely hit them up. Hit up Sly Fox. They're pretty good at pixel art. Sly Fox. Wait, I don't think they're in the Discord server. But yeah. Rachel, where is your e-kitten? When Bedrock? When Bedrock? Oh gosh. So now you guys know about the Craft Bucket situation. How Craft Bucket was sold. Well, how Mojang acquired Craft Bucket. I was thinking, should we sell PacketEvents for Mojang if they offered like $2 million? Should we do it, or should we stay loyal? How many devs does PacketEvents have? What would you say, Bookie? How many developers do we have?
Well,
I mean,
officially it's one developer and many contributors.
yeah, it's
But
a
it's
difficult question, since when you look at it, based on my memory, I can check right now, but we have like 86 contributors. Okay, no, 93 contributors, which is a lot. And PacketEvents, I started it in 2020. Yeah, April 2020, pandemic. Um, Instead of doing school homework, I was like, let me make this library for my anti-cheat. And eventually, I didn't make an anti-cheat anymore, and I thought I'd focus more on the packet library. True. Anyway, I plan on having an additional guest on the stream. Um, Let me add them to the call. See. Well, one sec, Bookie. One sec, Bookie. All right. But yeah, I have some stuff planned on later today. So make sure you stay tuned. I mean, later in this stream. But first, I'd like to introduce the new guest. All right. We love your library from Server Crasher. Thanks a lot, dude. Hey,
Yo,
welcome, Bram.
thank you, thank you. How's
Why
everyone
don't
doing?
Oh, we're doing great. We're doing great. Someone said, why don't Mojang have a
Nice, nice,
break
nice.
packet event? W guess. Okay, we have Bram, guys. Bram, would you like to introduce yourself briefly?
Yeah, sure. I'm Bram. I'm one of the contributors, not the developer. That's just retrooper and Bookie. And I just help whenever I can and do some fucking bug testing, I guess. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, guys, you can't underestimate the people that find bugs. So we also appreciate the community. Book, I'm pretty sure you've contributed code, but also assisting by responding to issues, helping people that need help, and reporting bugs, since we can't catch everything. Um, but what plugins have you been working on lately? Like your own plugins?
Do you mean Bookie or me?
You. Bram?
Just totem guard, anti-health indicator, just some other libraries, I guess, helping with some internal development, as in like just servers that develop like plugins that use PacketEvents, and that's also about it.
Yeah. And you've been working with some YouTubers, as far as I know, right? Too.
Do I? Oh, Marlo. Oh, yeah. No, I help Marlo with some stuff behind the scenes mostly. I help a developer Curse Optimizer and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? But I remember.
Yeah, I mean,
Whoopsie.
I'm also working on with Marlo on a Minecraft server, which
Oh,
should
nice.
come out soon.
I didn't even know you knew that I was helping Marlo with stuff. I was like surprised that you brought it up. I was like, huh, who is he referring to? But that's about it. Nice.
Somebody says you're the bug ramp guy. What's that?
Oh well, that's Milk, I guess. Milk and I had like a discussion in, I think it's the Caro Anticheat Discord, about
Mhm.
someone in like another Minecraft server said something about us not supporting Bedrock, and I was like, we don't want to support Bedrock because it's just, a lot of issues and that you don't support it and whatnot. And then some random person brought up like I forgot the Anticheat, what it was. Sorry, Milk, but anyhow, one of the Anticheat, and I was like, no, that shit doesn't support Bedrock. And then that guy got like really pissed off, and he sent like a message of my, or like a screenshot of my message into that Anticheat Discord, and I got like attacked by a bunch of people,
Oh
including Milk.
gosh.
And I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? But I know it's weirdo, but
I've not looked too
I
much
was
into.
just calling out Bedrock basically.
I've not looked into the Bedrock protocol too much, and I mean, luckily for Java, we get the mappings. But with Bedrock, we don't get
Yeah,
anything, right?
exactly.
So it's really just reverse engineering and
Mojang provides a few guides, but other than that, nothing much.
okay, unfortunate.
I didn't even know they did actually.
Yeah, likewise. Okay, I mean, somebody else said, will PacketEvents 3.0 just have breaking changes to some parts of the code, or is it going to be a bigger rewrite? Yeah, um, I think we should take our time with the 3.0. It's definitely gonna, since somebody was talking about T, it's definitely gonna come out before Vulkan 3.0, okay? But we're gonna take our time with it a little bit. Um, make sure we have careful design choices, and I hope it's not going to be too much of a pain for people to update. Will it be
I think we
optimized?
should just mostly change stuff like just shading adventure properly and disabling mark for re-encode by default, just stuff like that, I think.
Yeah. I definitely wanted that to be included in 3.0, the mark for re-encode. Because I know some people rely on the setting being what it's currently at, and if we randomly changed it in one of the updates, it might cause issues for some people. But we should certainly work on that. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
in case
Definitely.
anybody doesn't know what the mark for re-encode is, you guys want to explain?
I think Bookie would be the perfect person to explain that. I will
Oh.
probably just make some mistake here and there.
So mark for re-encode tells packet events to re-encode the packet. So if some plugin constructs a packet wrapper and
Mhm.
changes a few properties of the packet wrapper without activating re-encoding,
Yeah,
the changes would just get lost.
precisely. So we're trying to sort of save on performance by not sort of rewriting the packet when nothing was really changed. Um, Bookie. Question to Bookie. Do you think script is a good
God,
plugin? Okay. Q&A
what the
session.
fuck? Hell no.
Oh no. How did you guys start coding? Out of curiosity.
Bookie, you want to start?
I started writing Java Minecraft plugins actually.
Okay.
And then just headed deeper into Java and Minecraft
Okay.
for I think 7 years. No, since 2017, I think.
Oh, okay.
That has been a while, honestly.
And you, Bram?
I think I just started learning to code in like college when I started my degree in like software development. And then I got in touch with just Minecraft development as a whole because I just love Minecraft as like a game. And then
Yeah.
I just slowly got into like the entire Bucket API and how stuff worked, and then also the limitations of Bucket. And then that basically is also how I ended up with like PacketEvents. And I think that's also the same road as many other people. But that's
Yeah.
basically, you know,
I see.
my
Funny
way of
enough, I
studying the
started
code.
with how embarrassing. I started with script. When
Okay.
it like
Okay, bro.
regarding Minecraft, there were these random obscure script anti-cheat check tutorials from this random dude. And I started with that. But
Nice, nice.
I mean initially obviously with Python. See Bram greater than Bedrock have best lib. Okay, guys, how good is your anti-cheat knowledge? I'm curious, especially you, Bookie.
Hmm.
Is a trooper Italian?
I feel like Bookie just has like a lot of knowledge and it's just like secretly hiding it or something.
Oh, certainly.
I'm just a quiet person.
Yeah, I know.
But how good are you when it comes to, or would you develop your own anti-cheat? Huh? How about that? What about people?
I don't know. I'm not sure whether I want to head into this anti-cheat community. I've only heard bad stuff from it, and
Oh,
I'm not sure. And other than that, other than just looking at Minecraft codes, I don't don't really have experience with writing my own anti-cheat.
hmm hmm I see. I see. Someone says 3.0 with Kotlin. Oh no.
Hell no. It's a library.
I think we should make it easier for people who want to use Java. So therefore would use Java for the library. Do you like Vulkan anti-hack? Okay, I wanted to react to some videos, some packet events videos that people have made, and I'd also like to address some of the drama because there's been a couple of accusations. Yes.
Oh, we love
So
drama, honestly.
so essentially there's this is a 3 to 4 year late response pertaining to some drama. So let me actually look up some videos. Okay, 4 years ago from Nick. Retrooper exposed for sending threats to his community. 100% not clickbait. Okay, let me get this set up
I
and
was
then
about to say, I literally cannot remember you threatening anyone like ever, but now I'm curious.
4 years ago, guys. Maybe I have a questionable history. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah,
Okay,
who knows?
okay, one sec. But yeah, have you guys seen some packet events videos circling around?
Oh, I've seen a few of Nick, but that's about it, basically.
Oh, okay, okay. Nick. All right. So, I've been exposed. This is a 12-second video, I think. Okay, I've been exposed.
So it's gonna be like an edited
Oh my
screenshot.
God. So, want to see me eat chocolate and get jealous? Okay, there's more exposed videos. Exposed videos. Yeah, I'm sorry for being extremely selfish and rude, and flexing me eating chocolate. Okay. Where's another one? Where was I? Oh, yeah, I found the real exposed video. Found the real one. So, exposing your trooper, 100% real. Caught in 4K. Packet events is endless. Alright. So this is the video.
Wait, can you send a video in a group chat as well?
Oh
Otherwise,
yeah.
like the stream is like delayed for like a minute,
True,
so
true,
it's
true,
like
true,
hard
true,
to like
true.
react to it.
Copy video URL. All right. Let me see what the chat's saying as well. What the flip is this? Why did it randomly show up on my homepage? Grim Anticheat is the best for real. You guys agree? Is Grim the best?
I mean, from like the public ones, as in like open source, definitely. I would argue that Polar is probably a bit better, but if you compare the price, it's just,
I see.
in my opinion, well, I mean, Polar is really good, but I think that Grim is by far the best if you consider it's open source.
Yeah, so you're referring to Grim Premium. Yeah.
No, like even Grim open source is like really good in my opinion. It's the best open source one, definitely.
Oh,
And then Grim Premium, I have some experience with it, but not that much, so I cannot really say anything about it.
wait, did I get a donate? I got some sound. I don't know if I got a donation. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna try to check.
I don't see anything in super chat.
Okay. Well, okay, whatever. Oh wait, never mind. Grim is a scam. Did I come in time? Nick, yes,
Hey,
you
Nick
came
is
in
in
time.
chat now.
So I'm going to be reacting to me getting exposed once and for all. Retrooper backwards. Did I post the? Yeah, I posted the video. So retrooper backwards. If you spell it backwards, it's reporter. Reporter to the Illuminati. I sold my soul for PacketEvents fame. Big Bram fan.
Always.
Oh no. Oh no. I donate in the review. Wait. Bruh. Packet. No. I just say some advanced math.
Are the other persons gonna make it, by the way?
I don't think so. I don't think we'll have any other guests. Translate letters. Yeah, guys, I've been exposed. I'm actually Dawson. I am the same as Dawson, and I copied Atlas. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, do you guys think I'm incriminated? Should I surrender and delete packet events?
Yeah, I would just delete the repo and just fuck off, really.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you're still.
Well,
Oh, actually, I have to probably look out a bit with what I'm saying. Whoops.
okay, let's see what's going on here. Somebody said read my donation and do a review. Let me try to um look into that because that's a bit concerning that that's not working.
Did you really just skip his donation? That's honestly a bit concerning. Really, man? People
I
out here
thought I
just
set
throwing
that
money
up.
at you and you just be like, no, I'll just don't react to it. I'll see how it is, man.
Analytics, no? Alert box.
The Mr.
RIP.
PacketEvents developer is trying to find his donation.
Where's the donation?
Nice,
Dude,
bro.
I hope I'm not getting trolled. Please, no trolling.
That would be so funny, honestly.
My gosh. I got trolled in one stream with ear grape. Oh well, I'm sorry, I guess. The hell? Chat highlight? No.
We are still waiting for Vulcan 3.0 now.
What?
The packet for your donation got dropped.
Sorry guys, we're using UDP. We're using UDP, we're not using TCP here. Please reach out
No
to me
acknowledgement resent.
privately.
Yeah.
And I'll try read out whatever you say and assume that you're not lying. Anyway, so I don't know if we have any more exposed videos. I got one taken down. I'm sorry, guys. I had to get one taken down. because I said some outrageous stuff. Okay, I had to get one of them taken down, but only one.
There's no way that you actually took like one down, right?
I I
There's no
took one
way.
down. I requested that somebody take
Show
that
the
one
clip.
down.
Show it on stream.
Gosh.
Show it on stream.
Okay, wait. Let me see. Let me think about it. Okay, how about this? Near the end of the stream, I'll show it. It's pretty outrageous considering I was a minor back then, right?
A
Anyway.
retrooper. Someone actually sent someone asked like a proper question, like, so question to the packet event developers: why should we use packet events over ProtocolLib?
Okay.
That's a
Let's
real
read the
question, right?
context.
So
Let's read the context. He said something before, but one sec. He says Chrome Hub says getting millions from packet events. He doesn't even care about donations. Oh no.
true,
Um.
true.
Okay, look, the person you said asked the question says I've been
Yeah,
using
yeah, yeah.
ProtocolLib since years now, but the project is not maintained properly and community is less active. I guess it's because more modern libs like packet events exist. So, question to the packet devs: why should we use packet events over ProtocolLib? All right, I'll give my response, then you guys can give some additions if you feel like it. So, I initially made packet events for okay. Donation or something. Here, Nick donated. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the 23. Keep up the good work with packet events. Thanks a lot, Nick. Okay.
That's nice, actually. Did you find it like the donation after like 20 minutes now?
I didn't change anything, so maybe I missed the other one or something. I'm sorry to Milk, I think. Was it Milk? Um, so why should we use packet events over ProtocolLib? You already raised some really good points. We have a community. We have a community Discord, so you can see we actually exist. You can talk to us. Although we have been noticing higher volumes of messages in the help channel. Do you guys think we should create like a forum instead of a single, since we have two help channels, but sometimes when lots of people ask questions, it's a bit more difficult to follow. Um, What I like to say is if you've not been able to get a response for a while, I'm fine if you ping me and I'll look into it. Um, yeah, I don't want to slander ProtocolLib here since I used to use ProtocolLib myself, right? And maintaining these packet libraries sometimes can be a bit difficult. And yeah, but I mean ProtocolLib is still the leading packet library out there if you think about it. Let me see if I can. Let me look at some stats. Let me show you guys some stats real quick. Yeah, ProtocolLib has is running on 48,000 servers right now. While PacketEvents is running on 32. So it's still it's still the leading packet library there. Somebody says I think
Until you look at the
Milk.
amount of players, though.
Yeah, by if we rank it by players, then PacketEvents is the leading plugin. Which yeah, I'm really impressed by, guys. Thanks a lot. Plus, on Modernth right now, we reached 100,000 downloads. Nothing like Bookie's numbers, more like rookie numbers. But let's see. Wait, wait, sending again. Okay, Milk says they're sending again. Stop faking and rate the video. Okay. I don't know which video. I used to use ProtocolLib for many years from Alice to Coffee Protect. All I can say is that PacketEvents is much better in regards to performance or even simplicity.
We should probably go in a bit deeper onto like the question to why packet events might be better than ProtocolLib, because I think it's a good question and we
Mm-hmm.
probably haven't really answered it yet. As in like
Yeah.
my opinion and like few, I've used ProtocolLib in the past as well. Packet events is just basically, well, at least in my opinion, just easier to use. As like you have these packet wrappers, which is just really nice. They are like developed by people like Bookie, retrooper, you name it, and just makes it really easy basically because they'll just handle like most of the version changes, the actual reading of the packet itself. So you just wrap the entire event in like the packet, whatever packet type that you received, and you can just basically interact with it. And it basically is like the bucket API. It's just a bit more complex, I guess, but then also easier. It's just basically how you see it. Then besides the entire packet wrapping stuff, you also have like the multi-platform support, which ProtocolLib also doesn't have. So
Milk?
ProtocolLib does work on like Spigot, but they don't work on proxy, right?
No.
Sorry, one sec. Donation for milk, and you sent a YouTube URL. Oh gosh, I can't I can't easily copy paste the URL since it's treated as an image here. Could I don't know. I don't think you're able to paste in the chat. Can you DM me the URL on Discord and then I'll react to the video. Fine. Thanks for the donation though. We appreciate it. Yeah, and I agree with your response, Bram. We have packet wrappers, which was another thing that ProtocolLib didn't really have, you know. When I was working on my Anticheat back in the day, I didn't really want to deal with the nitty-gritty of the Minecraft protocol and reading some integer or byte at some random position. I wanted to work on my actual plugin, you know. So when we have packet wrappers, it sort of simplifies that for users. What do you think, Bookie?
Yeah, like both as you said, PacketEvents has many maintained packet wrappers, uh, which just handle multi-version compatibility in PacketEvents itself, rather than in the plugin which uses the protocol library. And PacketEvents also has a lot of other protocol-related stuff like wrapped block positions, for example, or wrapped block states. And I'm not sure about that, but I think it may also update faster to newer Minecraft versions.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm curious what takes ProtocolLib quite a while to update. Um, maybe unavailability from the developers end. But I don't know. Do you guys have any clues? They have a pretty large code base, I must say that. They have a really large code base. By the way,
It's probably just tech debt, really.
sorry?
It's probably just tech debt at this point, because they're like really old. If you consider like when they actually started and the years they have been maintaining it.
Mhm.
So it's probably like quite hard for them to like update to the newer versions as well, because we basically could code with like the newer versions in mind when like PacketEvents 2.0 got started, which is
Yeah.
probably a major change.
Okay. Okay, so we have a couple of things scheduled, and we can return back to this topic because I think it's a good one. Milk wants us to watch a video about Alice, and Nick um, would like to ask a couple of questions, and hear our opinion. Um, so let's first watch the video, and then let's see. So I sent the video to you guys as well.
I bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this one. This one is funny.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Me. Milk's bucket events is just better. Okay. All right. Okay, we have the video here. Let's watch this music video. Spartan bucket events. Oh no, don't get us
This one is
copyrighted,
actually really good.
please. Is this gonna get us
No, this one
copyrighted?
is really good.
Okay. Johannes. I'll be honest, okay?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I was 16 when I used my first Bram.
So is who is this? With respect, who is this? Who's doing the vocals? Chat. Yeah, I'm gonna start saying chat now. Chat, who's doing the vocals?
By the way, can we should probably invite Nick to the call as well. He asked.
Yeah, I'll add him after the video, unless he had questions about the video specifically. You know what? Actually, yeah, I'll add Nick now. Let's see. But yeah, who did the vocals?
When I was using PacketEvents first
Well, we can probably ask Nick in just about a second.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll just add Nick real quick. If I can. Oh, there we
Wait,
go.
is it really Milk? That's funny, honestly.
This is what? Okay,
Milk
Nick's been
says like
added.
just watch, Johannes.
Nick has been added. Okay, I didn't plan for this. Look, as you can see the image here. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
How are you
Yo.
doing? We
I'm
deeply
pretty good.
appreciate your donation.
I see you're also appreciating my stupid videos that I made a few years ago.
Yes, we certainly appreciate it. Anyway,
The
we
guy in that music video, by the way, that's Johannes, the Garhu developer.
no,
From Karu, right? That's
Yeah,
no
funny.
way.
and he also he asked me like a year ago to remove him because I used to have like a massive description saying join Johannes or like DM Johannes for more music videos, and people started spamming him.
Oh,
So I did it as a joke, but it wasn't really a joke. So
I see.
yeah.
I see. Okay.
My only question, I don't really have much to ask about PacketEvents 3.0. The only thing I'd like to ask you is that I see a lot of people are mentioning or used to mention on your Discord that they would really like PacketEvents to have pre-Vi version injection. And I know the LPX developer actually tried to make a comment on it, but
Yeah.
I think you said something about the future of PacketEvents and that will cause compatibility issues. I just wanted to hear your opinion on why it's not a good idea to implement pre-Vi version injection.
Yeah, great question. I think this is something that I've revised since the way that I understand it, their implementation of the pre-VIA version um, could actually enable compatibility between multiple plugins. The way they do it, right, as far as I've heard, is they have two Netty listeners in the pipeline, and one of them is ahead of VIA version, and one of them is after VIA version, um, which works. The way I thought they wanted to have one listener which is only ahead of VIA version, for example, right? So with this different design, I think that we certainly could incorporate it in PacketEvents 3.0. Yeah, I think we certainly could incorporate it. What do you think, Bookie?
Yeah, the Grim guys have their own fork of PacketEvents, which
Yep.
implements this patch from LPX,
Yep.
and they have like a flag for Packet listeners where plugins can just say whether they want to be in front of VIA version or not, which just
Yeah,
works
precisely.
with existing plugins.
Yeah, I think that certainly could be in PacketEvents 3.0, which I was planning. So
A
yeah,
better
great
way to
question.
go about it. I'm sorry. Yeah, continue.
No, proceed. What do you want to say?
A better way to go about it, if you'd like, since not many plugins are going to find it useful. Probably some anti-exploit plugins or whatever.
Right.
You can add it as a setting. So you can maybe like add a setting to use pre-Vi version injection. I think that will be very helpful. So it will like not affect like the default PacketEvents library is not going to change very much. But if someone really wants to use this, maybe they can like enable the setting and then they're free to do it. What do you think about that?
Boogie?
Yeah, PacketEvents could just the setting. Well, what would the setting then do? Would it the setting just move the one netty handler in front of VIA version, or would there still be two netty listeners?
I'm sorry. Are you asking me or retrooper?
Well, yes, you
Okay.
recommended doing a setting instead of per listener.
Sorry, I haven't really looked into
No worries.
PacketEvent source code, so I don't really.
I can clarify. Guys, sorry for the other viewers, it's getting quite technical here. But essentially the point here is some anti-cheats want to listen, or some anti-exploits want to process packets directly in the format of the client, and not sort of translated by via version to the server version. And Nix, you're suggesting that we implement a setting which makes all the listeners by default either ahead of via version or after via version.
Yeah, exactly.
What Bookie was suggesting, and we've briefly discussed this in the PacketEvents team, is that we have the option to make a listener, and for each listener you can choose whether it's before or after via version. The benefit of that design approach is people don't have to shade packet events, right? So you could have some plugins that are ahead of via version, some that are after via version, and they're all interacting with the same packet events library. And this would be a performance improvement because overall we'd have less packet events instances, less times that we're decoding and encoding the packet. And let's say nowadays quite a lot of packet plugins utilize packet events. I think it could be very realistic that we have a bunch of instances running and some performance could be saved. So I think the second approach that Grim utilizes and also the LPX developer uses, where we have each listener that can sort of opt to go ahead or after, would probably be the best approach, which we'd consider for 3.0.
Yeah, I think so as well. I was about to bring up the shading part because if we would implement Nick's solution as where you can just change the setting, which with basically what we were doing in 2.0, where you can like disable re-encode by default, for example, then indeed you get like the problem of people having to like shade them itself to actually change those settings rather than just relying on already existing library. So I think that indeed like what retrooper just said is just the best option, like in general.
That makes sense. Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. Thank you guys. Have a good
Appreciate
night.
it. Appreciate having you as a
You
guest.
too.
Take care.
See ya.
Ciao, ciao.
Okay, no more Nick, guys. We can let's finish the YouTube video reaction and see. Somebody
Oh yeah,
somebody in
forgot
the
about
comment
that.
said aura farming. I don't know who he's referring to. Purd said aura farming. Hi chat.
Bird is like he owns like a Minecraft server and stuff, and then the Boogie guy that responded to him is like a developer, so they're just talking to each other.
Oh, okay. Okay. YT News uses pizza implementation. Anyway, so I see you're enjoying.
Violet.
I got a message from Cody Simpson. Hello to who said hello in the chat. I got a message from Cody Simpson. You guys know who Cody Simpson is?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean,
He makes some really good tutorials actually.
yes. And what's interesting is he made a packet events tutorial, and he also made another tutorial where he makes a plugin and utilizes packet events. Somebody else says hi. Okay.
That's Mio. That's also not a developer.
Yes. They sound familiar. Okay, let's finish this this music video, this excellent music video. That was suggested by Milk. Oh gosh.
How strong, PacketEvents in Anticheat, yeah. Whoa, they don't know how useful they are.
Okay, let's get a little bit technical here. So everybody knows that when you run your code async, it just runs faster, right? Right.
Yeah.
So
especially if you nest your scheduling.
So to cancel the cheat event, you have to you have to make a Booker runnable. Ooh, okay. We got some recursion in here. Nice. So we have to call the same event again with the same variable, and oh gosh, keep this going with a null plugin instance. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is not how you write bucket code.
Because they are called synchronously on.
Oh no, on cheat event. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I mean, making anti-cheats is so simple. Why don't people just do this?
Yeah, it really is that simple. Just create like an event extending like the event and just cancel it, and you're basically done.
server if you don't
This video is actually really funny.
do heavy task on them.
Oh, while true. By Dawson. Yeah, add some credit here. Yeah. Makes it faster. Yeah, this is a reliable, credible source, academic source.
Yeah.
The old like
So
how was this
please, if you
profiler called?
use PacketEvents, don't do it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
What?
timings. Yeah, Iker's timings. That's funny.
Don't you just said don't use PacketEvents.
Yeah,
My
so
one
please,
project.
if
Who
you
said
use
that?
PacketEvents, don't do it like
Unbelievable.
Oh gosh. When was this again? 6.
This is like 1.8 packet events actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's funny.
1.8 pre-12. We had a phase where we were releasing a bunch of pre-releases. I was incredibly skeptical, and I just didn't want to really push out a release and have it have issues. So we had like I think up to like 14 pre-releases.
yeah, please don't do it like them. Please
Vulcan. Sorry. Okay, Alice.
don't do it like them. They don't
We'll talk about some anti-cheat drama later on, by the way, guys. There's some interesting stuff going on in the community.
know how to use them, bro. They don't know how to use them, bro. Yeah, please don't do it like
Most of these
them.
Anticheat that like are mentioned in the video are like so dead at the moment.
Please don't do it.
Are you calling Karhu dead? Come on, dude.
I mean, I believe he's like in the army at the moment or something like that.
Oh, we got a subscriber, Alessandro Del Fovo. Thanks for the subscription.
Like them, yeah. They don't know. They don't know.
I'm not even sub
What
to your channel.
Vagdetis. Vagdetis, guys. The person who made Spartan Anti-Cheat. Yeah, what do you think about Vagdetis? Both of you. Start Bookie. I want to hear what Bookie says about Vagdetis.
I don't really have any first-hand experiences with him.
You've never talked to him personally?
No, but I've only heard about his great plugin, his great anti-cheat, and or he refuses to use packets.
Oh yeah. I think there
I
once
don't
was a
really know much about
possibility.
him.
I think there once was a possibility. I hope I'm not spreading misinformation, guys, where he wanted to use PacketEvents, and we couldn't. I mean, he asked about the licensing and stuff like that, and I told him like, I can't guarantee an exception because technically everybody that contributes to PacketEvents owns rights to their own code. So I can't guarantee him that I'm not going to sue him or something if he violates the license. So maybe that,
But like, if he uses the bucket API, he's bound to GPL anyway, right?
yeah, in my opinion, yes. For legal reasons, guys. I'm not a legal professional, but in my opinion, yes. But yeah, interesting. Apparently, there was also some drama where he tried to sell it. No, okay, not necessarily sell, but transfer the project to someone else, and that just didn't work out. Yeah, he's been in quite some drama generally. Let's
Don't
continue.
know. Yeah, he was 16 when he started using PacketEvents.
Oh no, oh no, wait, is this coming from? Okay, this is nutty so far.
Didn't
No proof of
this
PacketEvents.
project get like terminated from like Spigot MC?
I don't remember exactly, but that could be. He has
I'm pretty
received
sure that
punishments.
MD.
He has received
Yeah.
punishments at the very least.
He don't need anything else. His anti-cheat is still the best.
Okay.
He don't need them drugs, he don't need them razor. Yeah. He don't need a sank, yeah. He can use PacketEvents and kill the stream. Yeah. He will kill the scene by using PacketEvents. Yeah. He doesn't want to use
This is just
PacketEvents because
Spartan shit video. They literally just made a donation so that you would actually watch this on stream. I'm like so certain
Gosh.
about it.
Oh gosh.
Now they're gonna clip you and just post that in like a Spartan Discord, and you'll get like a bunch of people joining your PacketEvents Discord complaining about the fact that you said it or like reacted to this video. I just see it happening already.
Yes, that's why I pushed Bookie to a corner there. Sorry, Bookie. Now you're involved in anti-cheat drama.
It's packet, yeah.
Bookie was like,
Yeah,
please just
they
don't.
don't know how strong are they?
Yeah, Nick, with like the windows down, right?
Yeah,
Just full on
they
slamming
are
that
better
music
than packets, yeah.
Okay, so
in your
what
comment.
does Nick have to do with this video? Did he make the music
He made
video?
it.
And then
No, he made a
Johannes
video itself, I
just,
believe.
and then Johannes did the excellent vocals here.
Yeah, I think
If
that's actually what
PacketEvents
happened.
didn't exist, there would be no Spider and Anticheat. So we gotta thank Bucket for
No, get bucket. Don't use get bucket, guys.
making the event system. Yeah, Christ Bucket is the best they make use ever call.
It's so hard for me to react to the video because I'm just
And
looking at like either
without
delayed or like in
them,
front of it.
there wouldn't be
Oh.
Spartan.
Come on, just fake react, dude.
Yeah, I'll just be laughing and it's like, oh no, bro, you cannot say that, you know?
We're near the end, it seems. Yeah, what I'm curious about, who makes these maps, right? Like the other day I was helping Frapp with I was helping Frapp with something, right? And I
Vulcan
joined
3.0
his
confirmed.
Well, yes.
You heard it first,
managed
guys.
I managed to get a confirmation, guys, to all the Vulcan fans here. Vulcan Anticheat 3.0 is confirmed, but better news is PacketEvents 3.0 is confirmed before Vulcan 3.0. So
Yeah,
PacketEvents
I'm not
3.0 is
surprised actually.
soon.
Will it be sooner than GTA 6 though? That's the real question.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I suspect yes.
Nice.
Yeah, we might have a 1 year delay like GTA 6 as well, though. Who knows? Anyway,
Well, better not.
GTA support win. All right. Very it's better than I anticipated. I'll definitely say that. It's better than I thought. Um yeah, it's better than I thought. Let me see what the chat's saying. You know, I can't neglect the chat. Vulcan would take 2 years before updating to PacketEvents 3.0. GG. W Vulcan in chat. Yo, Iowa, thanks for
I think 2 years is quite short, honestly. It's probably more like 4 years, but
somebody said hi, good music. Viola, I mean, sorry. Oh my gosh, Iowa, thanks for joining the chat. If you guys don't know, he's the owner of PvP Land, and I'm a I was given the developer rank on PvP Land, which I deeply appreciate. Um, the other day,
oh, is it like GT?
Sorry,
Is it like GT or
what do you mean?
GT? Like who's that in like the PacketEvents Discord?
Oh, it's yeah, JT. JT is their Discord
Ah, yeah,
handle.
okay. Ah, yeah. Nice.
There's just one dude when I was on your server who was arguably harassing me, telling me to give them your Discord handle because they wanted to tell you something. Apparently, I'm like, just check his Discord server. But you have some funny folks on your server, dude.
It's like 1.8, right? That's the
Um,
greatest community. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but they're working on an update. We're working on an update, where we'll have modern PvP. Hopefully, I'm not misrepresenting your server here. Okay, what do you think about Denizen script plugin? What do you guys say? Hey, what's time to understand?
I have never really used it before, I think.
Bookie?
Let me check it out real quick.
Me neither.
Well,
I
what
only
I can
know it's
say,
something NPC related.
yes, exactly. It's something related to Minecraft NPCs, so those non-player characters that don't move around. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's relatively popular, but I looked at the B stats and I might have to retract that with respect.
Is it even for NPCs? It looks like there's be some sort of scripting library.
Scripting related to NPCs, I think. Yeah, let's look at the plugin list, guys, you know. Oh, donation. Or not
Oh
donation.
yeah, true.
I don't see anything. I don't see the donate. Oh, Nicholas donated $2. Okay. Rename it to PacketEvents 26 and add liquid glass until. Thanks, Nicholas, for the donation, by the way. Rename it to PacketEvents 26. What on earth?
Do you know why he says that, or he's referring to like the versioning change of like iOS of Apple? They're going from
Oh,
iOS 19, 17, I believe, to like 26 to like follow the car release scheme.
Nicholas is Nick. Yeah, I saw that as well. I was like, how many updates did I miss? What on earth is going on? Do I have access to this 26 thing? That's so weird. Why are they doing that? Do you have any
And it's
intel?
probably a good call because they only release like one major a year, so it's probably it does make sense, I guess, to just follow the car release scheme.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
currently on like 18, and then otherwise it'll be like 19 next year. But like, if they release like one major every year anyway, then they can just follow that scheme anyway.
yeah.
Shouldn't matter in that case. It does make more sense though.
Yeah, fair. It's like somebody says this Denizen plugin is like script with a K, not only for NPC, but for mostly all features. Okay. Okay. I see.
I've never used it before actually.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
I mean, anything better than a script, to be honest. Though.
I see. Anyway, guys, there's some interesting videos about PacketEvents that I think some of you guys have not seen. So no more exposed videos about me. We've got some intellectual videos. We're not gonna watch the whole things, but go through some of them. And some of them just briefly mention PacketEvents, which I find kind of interesting. Let me put focus on you guys as well. Okay, just one moment. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, um, which I probably don't assume is the case, download PacketEvents on Modrinth, specifically on Modrinth.
Shameless self-plug hero.
Specifically on
And
Modrinth if you want to support us.
yeah, you should probably tell them why. Yeah. Like, why
Tell 'em-
specifically a moderate retrooper?
Oh, I mean, luckily on Modrinth, 85% of the ad revenue goes to creators. On Spigot
Is it
MC, we get,
85?
I mean 75. Apologies, 75% goes to creators, while on Spigot MC, we just don't get anything. So you just cope.
It's 0.
Plus on Modrinth, you can find the downloads for different platforms as well. So that's
Yeah, moderate is really based. I really like it.
okay. I panned them the loudest.
Oh, that's actually a good question, retrooper. Someone asked, is PacketEvents 3.0 going to Java 17 or 21?
Ooh, that is a really good question. I think we'd have to sit down and think about that for a little bit. Intuitively, I'd say maybe not. Although it would be a wise decision, I think. I think it would be a wise decision since it's possible for 1.8 servers to update their Java version. The question is if we want to deal with redundant and annoying reviews of people saying the plugin doesn't work. But
The thing
it
is, like
would
a
be
year ago,
possible.
I would say that we would probably should like stick with Java 8, but since like Fire version and Fire backwards and stuff, like all updated to Java 17 and like soon 21,
Sure,
they already be running like Java 21 anyway, most probably. So we
sure.
can probably just do that, but shouldn't really matter anyway. It does have some nice features that they could use in the library, though.
Yeah. Somebody says
Record
please.
classes
Oh,
are very useful.
Yeah, records are nice.
yeah, records are nice. You guys want to explain records to the non-technical audience briefly while I
Well, it's
deal
just
with
simple
some
classes.
technical issues.
Just simple classes. I mean, true.
Okay,
By the
Nick.
way, according to BStats, only 2.7% of all servers running PacketEvents are still on Java 8.
Yeah, that's true. I think one time I looked at that and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So like it really could be a possibility and it wouldn't be too crazy. Another thing that
Especially if we have to do a breaking change anyway, as like mark for re-encode, shading adventure, switching to Java 21. Like those are all like changes that we want to make in like a 3.0 update anyway.
Yep. Um, talking about B stats, which I find kind of funny. Let's see. So it seems like 34% have updated to 2.8, which is great. So we have 11,000 running 2.8, and 9,000, okay, 10,000 roughly, let's say, running 2.7. It always takes quite a little bit for people to update. And let's look at Minecraft versions. Most people are 1.21.4. What was funny is once when I used to look at the Minecraft server software, I'd see like a couple of people somehow using Craft Bucket, and that just always perplexed me. Like, how are you still using Craft Bucket?
So
It's not showing
some
up anymore.
forks advertise themselves as Crash Buckets. As far as I know, they misconfigured some branding or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's imagine. Yeah, that's funny. And
It's wild how PacketEvents has been growing over these past like 1.5 years. It's like
yeah,
really wild.
yeah, that's it's true. For some reason I don't know why BStats doesn't let me have a bigger overview here. Just either past month or nothing longer than that.
You can click like on load and then like load the full details. By the way, like in the top.
Sorry?
If you go to the top, you can literally select like all the stats from like all the time.
Oh, I
You
never
said
knew
like you
this was
could, yeah, you can, yeah.
I never knew that was an
It's really
option.
nice because you can literally just see like the entire growth of like throughout the years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. Stonks, guys. So
Yeah.
2023. Hopefully I'm not too loud now. Okay. 2023, 10,000. And then now we're at like 32,000. Bookie, I know you're excellent at mathematics. What's your prediction? What's your prediction for, let's say, 2026 June?
2026 June.
Yeah, how many servers?
Uh, I'm not sure.
Just ballpark.
38,000 maybe.
Okay, 38,000. What'd you say, Bram?
Let me look at the stats real quick. 1 second.
Okay,
Load
gonna
for
do so.
data.
Your advanced mathematics.
No, I actually want to check out what we are doing like in terms of growth, and then I can make like some sort of assumption.
Okay,
Okay, so servers using
let's see the chat. Yes, but
10,000
1.8
too.
forks still support Java 21 anyway, but they'll move to Java 21 if they're on 8. 1.8 is like Jurassic era, says Miss Sheep. Miss Sheep. Who's Miss Sheep here?
It's really hard to predict this actually, retrooper, because we literally just doubled in size in like a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
It
I
is.
I mean, technically, if you follow the charts, I would say that we would be at like 60,000 servers at the end of next year.
Oh,
But that's probably not a good guess because I don't think that we will be growing as fast as we have been doing last year because simply most servers are already using PacketEvents.
yep.
So that's just hard to indicate.
Yeah, and I think we certainly benefit from being a library. That's another thing.
100%.
That's another thing, and we're on different platforms, and some people shade packet events as well. Um, what's unfortunate is some of the reviews we've been getting where people say, or I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna say it like this intentionally. People spread misinformation where they say that packet events automatically downloads itself when they delete it. Can you
Oh, that
imagine?
was funny. That person actually joined our Discord, and actually, I think he was like starting a discussion with like me and some other guys in the Discord. That was pretty funny.
Yes, that was one case. That was one instance where somebody joined the Discord and claimed that um, packet events would automatically re-download itself whenever they deleted it. And when we told them otherwise, they didn't believe us and thought that we had ulterior motives. And we so
Yeah, retrooper
urgently
just runs like a retrooper runs like a Bitcoin miner on all your servers. Just saying, but
we just urgently want them to keep the packet events plugin because we're
Yeah, you
mining.
just re-download, even if you like removes it, so we can just re-download throughout other plugins. It's really great.
So unfortunately, that information, or maybe perhaps misinformation, didn't stop there. We've received, in the past few days at least, another report where we're allegedly re-downloading PacketEvents. I'm going to show you guys in a sec. Okay. All right, let me show you guys. So here we can see our Spigot MC page. Let's see. It's a packet miner, someone says. All right, our Spigot MC page, you can see we have significantly less downloads than Modrinth. I mean, that's mainly because, at least I think, I've been advertising the Modrinth downloads more since all of the platforms are on there, and we're also supported. You can support us by downloading on Modrinth. But we received a review by this person saying this plugin made it impossible to issue commands on my server. It updated itself automatically and prevented users from not being able to do basic commands like teleport, but it caused extreme lag that caused the server to crash. We have a pretty long logic chain here, a bunch of causes, making a case for determinism, maybe. But apparently it's updating itself automatically. What do you guys say about that? Are we evil and we're just re-downloading the plugin each time people
Yeah,
delete it
100%.
somehow?
100%.
Bookie,
Yeah, it's
give
just
a
black magic.
official PR response, Bookie.
Well, I'm currently in the process of adding a Bitcoin miner to the Packet events, which will be the release with the next major update to ensure we all get enough money.
Yeah, that's like the secret, right? That's how PacketEvents makes money.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Spigot MC fire.
Nick, that statement is wild, by the way. Look at that message that Nick sent in the chat.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh
Just to make
gosh.
it clear.
Anyway, so I think I mean, I obviously feel for these people, you know, imagine you're deleting this plugin and it somehow pops up again. But I don't think it makes sense to blame that plugin because, um, I mean, unless we're injecting some code into Spigot to automatically re-download itself, it's not us, okay? Simple answer, it's not us. We're not doing it. It's typically other plugins that rely on packet events that automatically do that. And yeah, unfortunately, it's not in our control. So it's unfortunate that we get the negative reviews. But please reach out to us so we can fix the issues, right? Somebody says packet
If you
events
do know
meme
like what
coin.
plugin is causing it, just let us know and we can just, look into it or like contact the developer to perhaps like
Yeah.
try and fix that because clearly it makes some people upset.
Yeah, but if we tell you it's we don't have evil motives, please believe us. Okay, I had a customer a while ago that asked me to stop using PacketEvents because it checks for updates on startup and it causes B stats. And he said B stats cause lag on his server. Um,
That's just a wild statement, really.
I've not experienced severe lag on my server by using um, multiple instances of B stats as well. But the interesting thing is B stats creates a configuration file on each Minecraft server, which enables
Makes
you
you
to
disable the
deactivate
thing,
it.
yeah.
Exactly. So you can deactivate B-stats for practically every plugin, and that's
It's
why
completely
we
off the main thread as well, so
yeah, and that's why we
shouldn't be
don't
causing any lag.
yeah, that's why we made the setting for B-stats obsolete. Um, I think it should be in the hands of the user to disable B-stats. I think it's kind of funny or odd when the developer says no, I'm going to disable it on behalf of the user because whatever. We're gonna sell their data.
Yeah, true.
Okay, we have
The entire explanation can actually be found in like one of the PRs where we changed it.
yeah, precisely.
Let me see,
Okay,
can I
somebody
find it real
says is
quick?
Packet Events 3.0 going to JDK 21 or 17? Oh, okay. That's a good question. I think we might as well just update to the latest one if we're gonna do that. There's no point to staying behind, you know what I mean? We would just be updating and following the the Java version that Minecraft would be using. All right.
Yeah, as long as we can still support the older versions throughout, like using a new Java version, it's fine, really.
Okay, somebody says it's true, but you can't disable bstats if PacketEvents is shaded.
You should still be able to, because it'll still just look into that like bstats directory.
Somebody says, will PacketEvents 3.0 be able to be shaded? Yes.
No. Yeah, it will be, but
Okay, we're gonna hold a
rather not,
referendum. We're
but
gonna have a vote, and depending on what the team says, we'll decide. No,
it's probably better if you still allow shading support. There
yeah,
are like some edge case scenarios where people just want to shade and think it's better, and that's fine, really. I think.
yeah, right. Yeah, we're not gonna prevent people from shading. I don't think that's necessary. I know some plugins like ProtocolLib probably run into issues when you shade, but we're not gonna say, okay, if user is shading, stop server. No. All right. I wanted to get to some intellectual videos that have PacketEvents and some protocol stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's been 3 years. We've got some stuff. All right, let's see. No more exposed videos. Oh yeah, I did promise that I'd what was the promise for the end of the stream? Oh, there was the secret exposed video. Oh gosh. It's unlisted right now, but okay, fine. I think I'll show it eventually. Yeah. Anyway, what are your favorite plugins that use PacketEvents, guys? Before we segue into this video.
My favorite plugin using PacketEvents.
You can also
I mean, there
plug
are
your
so
own.
many because they're like there are so many great ones that use PacketEvents because PacketEvents is so great. It's like hard to choose from. No, but like I think a few of the better ones are like the Anticheats because they like really use PacketEvents to like I wouldn't say like full potential, but at least to like a really far extent of it.
Mhm.
And then some other like really small plugins that just make some improvements that you just simply cannot make with PacketEvents. It's like I wouldn't really say that there's like one best one.
All right.
I don't know about you, Bookie, but
I'm not really sure. I mainly just develop packet events, and other than a few of the anti-cheats, I don't really know great, well, any plugins which use packet events.
It will be interesting. We can actually start a poll. Oh, let me actually try something like that. I've never done that in a stream. Let's
I
start a
love how
poll.
Bookie is like, I just code PacketEvents. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
Okay, let's start some drama. Okay, some anti-cheat drama. Which plugin is better? Is Grim better or is Vulkan better? You can be honest. Okay, Grim is winning. Grim is winning so far.
Why do you sound surprised? So surprised.
Well,
It's like if like Vulkan releases like a few good updates, but at the moment they're decent, but considering that Grim is like open source and free and their simulation engine is pretty decent.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised that we get these results.
Yep. Okay. Well, seems like Grim's won 80% so far. Um. All right. Let me show
Oh.
you guys this. Anyway, somebody in the chat said Typewriter is their favorite plugin. In
Typewriter
case,
is really, really cool.
yes, I'm gonna show you guys
promote
something.
itself as a
Oh
next
shit. Okay, it started already. All right. Polar versus Grim. Somebody says.
generation
We'll do that later.
questing plugin for Minecraft. In reality, it is a lot more than that. I mean, yes, it allows you to create custom quests, but also NPC dialogues and
Mr. Sheep is
cinematic
right here.
events.
No cheat
Basically,
plus is by far the
Typewriter is a
best one.
plugin that
Yeah, this looks sick.
provides you with all the tools so you can make an incredibly immersive story inside of
Are you
Minecraft. But
watching
even if
Typewriter,
making a
or-
Sorry.
What are you looking? Oh, Typewriter. Yeah,
Yeah,
Typewriter is so sick.
this is Typewriter. This is
story is
It's
not
Typewriter.
really
your
cool.
goal.
It
This
uses
plugin
Anticheat, I
is
believe.
so
Yes, exactly. This is why I wanted to get Tofa, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, on the stream, who made a wonderful packet events add-on called EntityLib, which helps you when you're dealing with entity metadata. So it's like another higher level library, or add-on on top of packet events.
immensely cool, it might be worth taking a look at it. So today I'm gonna try to give you a little overview of this plugin.
Let's see. Okay, let's skip a bit.
I will of course leave a link to this Modrinth page in the description of the video.
Okay, so it's shouting out their Modrinth page. You can see 70%, 75% goes to creators.
Over here you simply want to click on download, select your Minecraft version, and after that your platform, which can be either Purper or Paper, and then the download will automatically start. Now that's
So did you guys know Typewriter only supports paper-based software? What do you guys think about that?
So
I think it's fine, really.
paper has like 90% market share on modern versions, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they
Spike
only
is
support recent
rarely used.
versions. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It
Yeah, I
only makes
found it
sense to
interesting.
support Spigot if you like support 1.8 and stuff. Otherwise, it's basically just paper.
Spigot
True.
it's only used on 15% of servers anymore,
Yep.
which
Anyway,
is
Yeah.
not a lot.
we're obviously not going to watch the entire video. We're just going to go to the part where he mentions PacketEvents.
first important thing to keep in mind, it is a paper plugin,
The
meaning that
scheme
it will
itself
only
looking
work on paper servers
this library
and
is actually really
forks
cool.
of paper like Purper. It specifically uses the Paper API, so you can't use it on Spigot or any other server software that doesn't utilize the Paper API. Now another plugin you want to download is PacketEvents.
Yes, here he shouts out the Modrinth page. I'm so happy. I actually only discovered this video, I think, like last week. But this was posted quite a bit ago. So here you can see we only had like 25K downloads. And yeah, appreciate him sharing the Modrinth page where you can get support as creators.
Of course, link can also be found down below. Simply go to download, select your game version,
Oh, you
and
have
then
over
once again
100,000
your
downloads these days, man. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we have
Nice,
over
nice.
100,000 downloads. I think we reached that this week. So yeah, I'm excited.
platform, which in my case is going to be Paper,
Nice,
and then
man,
we
nice.
download this one. Drag both into the plugin
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it really.
It's funny how mods get like so many more downloads compared to like plugins as they are like used on like servers instead of like the client.
Yeah. Dude,
Like mods get so many downloads.
some of these mods getting millions of downloads, and like when you calculate how much revenue they're getting, it's really quite something. It's essentially passive income, and then also on multiple platforms, since they also have their CurseForge pages, where they probably have
Yeah,
more
yeah,
downloads
exactly.
too. So it's really impressive how much they can what they can do and how much
I
they
get
can fund.
I get like 160,000 downloads a month on Moderate at the moment.
160? Oh,
160,000, yeah.
wow. Yeah, that's
I'll send you a screenshot, but you cannot hear that on screen, obviously. 1 second.
yeah, that's
There.
a insane number. Insane number. Like you have to imagine, like there's some random dude across the internet in their home munching their chips and pressing download on your plugin, you know what I mean? Or mod. I
Yeah, but
see,
that's the
okay.
thing with like mods. You get like such a wide audience.
Yeah. Wow. Crystal optimizer.
Yeah,
All right.
it's wild. It's wild.
Well, there's not only that. I'm not sure if we should get too technical. Somebody says, what do you think about Paper's plugin page? Anger MC. What do you
What do you
guys
think
think?
about it, retrooper?
I would say, I mean, personally, the homepage, I mean, it looks fine, right? It looks fine. I certainly prefer Modrinth. I like how Modrinth has their ad revenue program. I have no idea about Hanger MC. I'm not sure if they have one. And I don't know. I don't think I'd get that many downloads on Hanger MC, I'm mainly on Modrinth. I still made an account though. I made an account on Hanger MC. Reserved the account, retrooper. Just in case. You never know. But I think they're still working on it, still in development. You guys have
Yeah, it's
some
still in beta.
intel?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of dislike it. I just don't like the styling in general.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I think another issue is that just Moderate has just taken off so much compared to like the likes of Speed MC that everyone is just basically on Moderate these days. So people just don't really look out for like Hanger MC rather than like
Mhm.
Moderate or like Spigot, etc. And then also the website just feels a bit buggy sometimes, especially when like uploading new resources. I do love that you can just select like the versions so that it like remembers that, so you don't have to like reselect all the versions every time. Because on Moderate, when I make like a new release for like my anti-alt indicator, which supports like 1.8 to like 1.20, 1.5, I have to like spam my left button for like 10 minutes before I can upload it.
Yeah, that's on modern. That is quite a pain, and have to do that on every single release. But
Yeah,
apparently,
exactly.
there's
So it's
probably some
like,
tools that can help with this, right? I mean, I think you know something about that, Bookie.
What?
Some
I'm
tools for
not
uploading to
sure about
Modern.
that. There are a few plugins. I think the Fabric developer, Fabric Loader developer has a Gradle plugin for uploading releases automatically.
Yeah, I think we might resort to that because that would make it much simpler.
wouldn't be a bad idea, because I think that you are missing quite some downloads on Moderate of people just downloading like the developments built straight from like the Maven repo, or like the GitHub action thing, you know, like CodeMC. And if you just publish all those development builds to Moderate as like a beta release, then you get like so many more downloads as well. So it's also good for like publicity.
Oh, is that an option?
Oh,
On Modern
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
get beta.
I think Grim is now doing it as well.
Oh yeah, I think that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay, somebody says we auto publish every
Also
Git commit to
automating
Modern and Hanger using a Gradle plugin. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to make a pull request, um, or somehow have this feature for us, let us know, or we're just gonna look into it. Somebody says, how much have you earned from Packet Events? I don't know. Should we? Oh shoot! I think I'm. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay, okay. Seems like I was lagging for some reason. Um, what is this chat size on stream? Should I configure it? Oh yeah, this is a weird chat size. You're right. Um,
1 billion. Yeah, man. True.
1 billion.
Retrooper is currently just a millionaire.
So amazing PFP retrooper profile picture. I mean, I'm not avoiding the question, okay, guys. I'm not avoiding the question. Um, hmm. I'm only gonna comment on the ad revenue. Since I think Modrint is really a wonderful platform. If I'm sure you guys could calculate it out anyway. So far, we've got like $70 from the 100,000 downloads. So yeah, I've seen other people get slightly different numbers, but it obviously depends on the page views, and the actual downloads, and how much money Modrinth has made in that month. And Modrinth also pays like 60 days later, so you have to wait quite a while. But yeah, it's really interesting. Peckhams went
And
to
they
Shark
and they often
Tanks.
don't have enough balance on the PayPal, so you have to wait like for a week before you can actually withdraw it.
Really, I've never experienced that.
No, I have, because you know, like the numbers I just sent you with like the screenshot. I
Yeah.
sometimes pull like stuff of it to like my PayPal, and I've like seen so often like that little red arrow pop up, like we don't have enough balance on our PayPal, please wait. And then I go to the Discord, and there is like an announcement like, please wait till we like transfer more money to the PayPal account, and then you know.
I
But do you
see.
use like PayPal to withdraw it, or like some other method?
No, I utilize PayPal. Yeah. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, nice, nice, nice.
Barbara said, and for that reason, I'm out. What are they talking about?
I have no
Thanks.
idea.
Thanks, Just Doom, for the compliment about the profile picture. As mentioned before, an individual called Sly Fox. Um, I'll make if they're not in my Discord server, I'll make sure that they're in the Discord server. Please reach out to them if you guys need some art. Great artist. And yeah, happens every time on my projects too. Yeah, they ran out of money a few times. Yeah, this is I don't know which time frame you guys are talking about, but there's probably a reason why they switched to their new model, where they seemingly reduced how much the percentage that creators get, but overall they switched their ad program to gain more revenue. So overall, it actually did increase revenue for creators, but the percentage just went down a bit.
No, this is like over the last few months, by the way. Like if you go to their announcement channel, you just see like all the messages about this being. It's like last week, like last month, a few months before that as well. It's like basically every few weeks they send like an announcement. I think they're working on like a new system where they like automatically transfer money to their PayPal, like based on like how much balance is on it or something like that. So that should
Okay.
probably be fixed quite soon.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good to hear. All right, so
PacketEvents went to Shark Tanks for money. Imagine just seeing video with like retrooper just popping up like this is my PacketEvents library for Minecraft. Nice.
We're not gonna discuss the tutorial from Code Simpson, but you guys should definitely check it out. Let me preview it.
Yeah, Code Simpson makes like some really good Minecraft videos, as in
Yeah.
like coding tutorials.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another
It's even on our documentation page as well.
video in the Spigot series. In this video, I'll be teaching you about
Oh,
packet
nice,
events. Packet events
We
is
should
a
like improve
library
that as
for
well for like PacketEvents 3.0 because that's
Yeah.
like so nice.
working
Yeah,
with packets in Minecraft.
precisely.
And I'll have a link to this GitHub here and other links in the description below so you can check it out yourself really easily. So as the description says, it says packet events is a fast and efficient multi-platform.
So yeah, I was
Can you
really
add like a
surprised
little
when they worked
microphone
on this.
showing like who's talking? You could
If
probably just share like the disc. Oh no, that's actually not a good idea.
I mean, I theoretically could, I think. The question is if it would look good. But have you seen this video, guys? How to develop a Minecraft anti-cheat for payback
Oh
against
my
hackers?
god. Honestly, this is so unbearable. I swear, if I see one more cheater.
I don't think so.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Like, how is anyone on my server supposed to have any fun with these little micro sacks cheating all over the place? Honestly, how hard would it be to develop my own anti-cheat? And I mean a really good anti-cheat. Like, you know, the ones that are fully packet-based and async, and of course, lag compensated.
Lag compensation.
Oh,
in,
that went quite
anti-cheats.
quite quickly. Oh,
Bookie, would you like to explain lag compensation for the non-technical viewers? I'm putting you guys your anti-cheat knowledge to the
Lag
test.
compensation.
Yes.
So basically, the anti-cheat will tell the client to tell the server when a specific packet has been received. So the anti-cheat can determine when specific movement or block updates have been received by the player.
Somebody says I'm doing a platform to learn Java/Spigot. I'll def add a packet events section. Yeah, we appreciate that, dude. We appreciate that. Let's
Many months later.
Well, it only took me 4 months, but I finally got a solid anti-cheat made. And honestly, I would say the hardest part was dealing with Mojang's incompetence. Just thinking back on those days gave me PTSD.
sorry, Mojang. By the way, it's Mojang, not Mojang, guys. I think.
Like, seriously, whose idea was it, Mojang, to not send a block destroy packet when you break a block in a single game tick? Like, watch this. If you hit some stone,
He's talking
it's going
about
to
the
say
dig,
start destroy block, and it's going to
the
say
start
stop destroy
and
block.
stop
However, if you
destroy
hit
block.
netherrack, it's just going to say start destroy
Issue.
block. It's never going to say stop destroy block because you broke that block in a single game tick due to the efficiency 5.
I love how the code section in like the YouTube video is called like Minecraft code.
Gives me nightmares.
Like in the thing like Minecraft code gives me nightmares.
I mean, let's say you're applying, you know,
I mean,
you're doing
true.
you're doing your professional job application for Mojang, right? Let me add some funny text. Anyway, you're applying, saying Mojang, please hire me, and they see this video that you uploaded, and you're just roasting Mojang's code and features. Will they give you the job? That's what I'm curious about. Sheep
I
says
mean,
if
maybe they like understand that you see like how bad the code is, and then therefore you want to fix it. So you know, can go both ways.
yeah, fair. Sheep says it means if you're a lag, the server owner will pay you money. Okay, we have a different definition of lag compensation, unfortunately.
TNT has the same thing. Put that down. It's going to say start, never going to say stop. However, if you hit something and then stop, it's going to say abort. So I have no idea why they decided just to neglect to send
Please,
stop
Mojang,
destroy
hire me.
packets every time you break a
You're
block.
gonna
in
make it
single-
like Mojang, right? You gotta switch up the G.
Oh gosh. Minecraft. Let's see. I'm gonna skip to the more technical protocol part. I wanna hear Bookie's analysis on this. Okay.
Alright, now that I got that out of my system, let's talk about why an
Oh,
anti-cheat
God.
needs to be async /
Book is like,
packet based.
please,
Well, one
someone
reason
just-
is by listening to packets, you'll be using the netty threads. There's 4 by default, and they handle incoming and outgoing packets. In addition to your netty threads, you also have your main thread, which is where all your plugins run, and is also where the server's timer is located at. Normally, Minecraft runs at 20 ticks per second, which means there's the 50 millisecond gap in between.
Okay. So before he gets too technical too quickly, he's talking about the netty threads and the main thread and the tick system in Minecraft. Yeah, by default, Minecraft does have 4 netty threads, but it's configurable. And there's a main thread, which is where most your bucket plugins are going to be running. And through the /tps check, you can check the load of the main thread. Any additional extensive analysis,
I love
Bookie?
how his server is just lagging.
Which server? What's lagging? It's a Spartan moment. No, why the video so lag? Oh no, I hope that's not the case.
Between each game tick. Now, if there's excess lag, it may take longer to process all the data. This will cause the server's TPS to drop.
Let me
This
check it
means
out,
that all my plugins, including my factions plugin, custom enchant plugin, utilities plugin, and kits plugin, will all run on the same thread. This, however,
Correct. Alright. Are you guys able to hear me fine? Is the stream working? Please.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Alright.
Oh, you mean like
is
in
a
game?
problem.
Oh,
I think everything's fine, right?
for anti-cheats, since we need to run a lot of
it's hard
statistical
for me to
analysis,
judge
ray
because
traces, and
Yeah.
just general
everything
math
I
each
like,
time a
we
player
talk
sends
with
a
each
new
other like
packet.
Discord, and then it takes like, like a minute for me to like actually show on my screen.
Doing all this would
Yeah.
certainly slow down our server, which is why we wanted to spread that loadout over the 4 netty threads instead.
Okay, so it's essentially talking about how he spreads, he utilizes the netty threads in his plugin, and doesn't want to impede the main thread.
However, doing all this creates a new set of challenges like race conditions and having the netty
Oh
thread
yeah, and then race conditions. What can you say about race conditions, Bookie? They're really a PIA, I'd say. Bookie? I think
Wait, what?
basically comments on race conditions and netty threads and interacting with the Minecraft world, I guess, from the netty threads.
Yeah, it's pretty unsafe to access the main thread from the netty thread. So anti-cheats like Grim, for example, mirror the entire world on the netty thread to make it safely, to make it thread safe for the specific player.
Yes, yes. Somebody says, didn't expect you to still be streaming when I woke up. Gotta go though. Just do have a good day. Oh, Lucky. Hello, what did I miss? You missed some anti-cheat drama. Okay, so we did the Grim versus Vulcan poll, and Grim won 77% Grim. Somebody in the chat, okay, I'm gonna close the poll. Somebody in the chat did say that we should do Polar versus Grim. So let's see what you guys say about Polar versus Grim. Let's see, Polar versus Grim. Grim, Polar. Also, Lucky, would you like to be a guest? Briefly, I do have some questions. Okay, Grim versus Vulcan complete. So, okay, we started the Polar versus Grim poll. Let's see how this is gonna go. Grim is winning. Okay, no?
Is this like Grim Premium or just like Grim Open Source?
Let's say premium. Let's say premium. Good question. Let's say premium.
Right.
So it's somewhat fair. Okay, it's 50-50. Sure, popularity vote. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm actually curious. All right, Bram changed the. Wait, can you guys say something?
Test.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky on, guys.
It
Should
said Luckbroom's lucky. No, Lucky is like the developer of Polar Anticheat.
Luck Bram's lucky.
That's another. Luckbroom's
Different
lucky is
Lucky.
another person.
Discord you had. Lucky, just check your just check. I added you to a group, so just check that. Check your Discord. What Discord you guys have?
Yeah, we added
So
you to the GC.
so I have some interesting questions here that I'm gonna ask guys. I think it's gonna be somewhat interesting for the viewers as well. So it's lucky. Oh no, people are just speaking different languages. Packet events could benefit a lot from virtual threads. Androbulb. Okay, different language again. Oh, okay. Hello, Lucky.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, hello.
How you doing, Lucky?
What time is exactly? Because I'm doing good, and you?
We're doing good. We're doing good. So
Okay.
you're the developer. You're the developer of Polar Anti-Cheat,
Polar.
which is
Yes.
one of the arguably people say is the best anti-cheat out there on the market. What would you say should
I
people
would
get
say it
Polar?
depends on. Why should people get Polar?
Yeah, why should people get Polar?
You mean like why should? Okay. Actually, it really depends because there's many use cases where I think it's not useful. Like let's say you have a survival server with like no PvP. I think even like just Scream alone would be fine.
Okay.
I
Lucky
would say
endorses
Polar
Grim.
is starting to be. I mean, sure, or Vulcan or whatever. I don't think you will have very advanced cheaters on like survival, as long as they are not doing like super crazy stuff like flying around, etc. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think where it can be more interesting to use something like Polar is where you have a lot of cheaters trying like a lot of things all the time. So you need quick updates when a bypass or anything is found. And if it's, for example, also very PvP oriented, like stuff like Killora and Scaffold for Bed Wars, Sky Wars,
Yep.
and things like this, I think that's where it's really, really strong.
I have another interesting
So
question.
that's pretty much it, I think.
Apparently, apparently Intev Anti-Cheat is closing soon, and the developer will be working with you
Yeah.
on Polar.
Yeah. Well, not directly on Polar. Well, indirectly, I would say. So you know, there is Polar like the plugin,
Yeah.
with the movement check, timer check, etc. And there's a Polar Cloud,
Yes.
which contains most of the heuristic checks.
Yes.
And in those heuristic checks, there is machine learning models.
Yeah.
And they would work on the machine learning project. So they don't have direct access to the Polar source, for example, but they would work on research for machine learning for detection of many things, things like representation learning, many random machine learning stuff that would help increase the accuracy of what we have right now for, let's say, MBOT or whatever.
See.
So it's like more like a research group, kind of.
I see. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so they're not going to have access to the entire source code. They're mainly going to be researching the artificial intelligence application in some of your heuristic checks. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's really interesting. That's really interesting. And apparently, some people who have
So they will have an
Intev.
impact.
Yeah, just briefly, people who have Intev already, I think they're going to get either a discount or be able to continue using Polar, switch to Polar really easily, something like that.
It's it's case by case, but most of the big Intave servers are recommended to switch to Polar. Of course, they can choose, obviously.
Yeah.
We give free trial to all of them. Like they can try for free for 1 month, and if everything goes fine, they can start a normal subscription.
Yep.
And for smaller servers like non-enterprise at Intave, it depends. It depends because we cannot like accept everyone. Intave is more lenient for subscriptions, so there's a few people that has Intave license but are malicious, and we don't want to get those people in the transfer, you know.
Yeah,
So
I know
it
you're
would be
very
case by
selective
case.
when it comes to who gets to use Polar and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I want to accept more people because it's more feedback. It's also more money if
Yeah.
you think about it. So it's really like I would like to accept more people. I have nothing against small servers and everything. It's just like we need to be careful because you have always people trying to reverse engineer, debug, make test servers. You know, like they have many reasons to try to get a license. We caught many times people trying or sometimes managing to get one. On after a few days, we catch them trying to do weird stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not like some paranoia. It's actually happening.
That makes
quite
sense.
often.
Yeah, I mean, you answered the main
Like back in the
questions I
days,
had.
you used to have like so many development servers. You know, like you have like all these various development servers back in the day where you could just join and just like create a really good config on the latest versions release, and then just hop on like some public server that actually uses it, and you can just easily bypass. That was like a big issue with Ferris.
Yeah, exactly. Also, unless you're a Polar customer, it's very obscure. Like most cheaters, they don't even know like how Polar behave, like how it works, how it flags, how mitigation works. So it's kind of good for heuristics, especially to keep this like obscure shape of what these Polar are doing.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
So that's the reason why.
We appreciate you having you on here. I'd like to end with just one more question. Has Hypixel acquired Polar secretly?
No, sadly not for now.
Okay,
I did
Polar's not on Hypixel.
apply to Hypixel, however, but didn't work out.
Well, maybe they will work out.
Yeah, maybe next year or maybe never. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Anyway, nice having you.
I can work full time now on Polar. So
Yeah,
it's fine.
that's sick. Nice having you on, Lucky.
Thank you.
All right, see you.
I mean, Watch Dogs is improving a bit though. Like if you compare that to like 2016 Watch Dogs, it's like incomparable at the moment.
Wait, can you repeat your question?
No, it was more of like a statement. I think Watch Dogs has been improving quite a lot with like this. I think they have been working on like the simulation engine now, right?
Sorry, you're talking so fast. I'm French, and I didn't understand.
Yeah, my bad.
So
You know, like
yes.
you know, like how Watch Dogs is now working on their own simulation engine. I believe they actually implemented it on like some of the game modes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. They did improve quite a lot there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on exactly on like Hypixel and stuff, so I cannot really comment. Like I don't have like technical knowledge about what they are doing. It's difficult to know. It could just be like their own thing, or it could be a fork of something that's already publicly available. It's difficult to say anything about it.
They could be using PacketEvents. They could be.
Who knows? Maybe. Or fork of it. Who knows? Probably
Dude,
not. To be fair,
congrats, Polar won the poll. 64% Polar, 35% Grim.
I mean, it's not many votes, so probably. Also depends. You know, like for example, Grim is more known than Polar, so probably if you make it like a really big poll, probably Grim would win anyways. No matter, it's like kind of like if you post on Vulkan, what is better, Vulkan or Grim? It's probably Vulkan going to win.
Yeah.
So it's kind of biased.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair. Anyway, yeah, appreciate
but
it.
For Hypixel, it's cool. It's cool to do the nice movement check, but I think it's kind of like the tip of the iceberg. Like you can see with, for example, Grim, it's cool to have the movement check, but if you only install Grim on a PvP server, you will have very, very blatant cheaters still. Otherwise, people would just use Grim on nothing else.
Mm.
So I think it's nice, but I think they're very still behind. Like they lack a lot of detections for many things.
Right. Somebody says a lot of people never used Polar. Women suggest
I mean, it's
That
also
makes
much harder
sense.
to get, so you know.
Yeah, that's we don't have that many customers. Like it's not in the thousands of users. So
they suggest you open a test server. So, oh, so find
I
out
mean,
Yeah,
we
that's
have
potential
a
exactly
A/B
what
server,
that's
testing.
exactly what you don't want to
but
do.
it's only for customers
Yeah.
testing.
Oh gosh.
Otherwise, it would defeat the point of
Yeah, exactly.
preventing people. Like it would make no sense at this point.
Yo,
You can just
guys, you
activate
can like
anyone.
use this server. You can like have access to alerts and just like try your cheats.
Well, somebody said the Polar Anticheat looks awesome on the website, so maybe a additional customer,
Okay.
potential customer.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
the new website is clean though.
Yeah, I really like it. It's some guy we hired on short. He also made a lot of contributions to it. It's really good. I really like it too. Thank you.
Right, guys. So we're coming to the end of the stream, and I promised that I would react to one of a really embarrassing expose video of retrooper, and I guess I'd finalize this and end the drama once and for all. So I'll pull up the video, and then we're gonna end the stream.
Someone in chat literally says like, I don't use anti-cheats actually. That's kind of wild in the big 225.
Miss Sheep.
That brings me back to like 2014 Minecraft, like on CubeCraft, where you could just like vanilla fly in Wurst client.
Maybe it's his classroom server. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. Link. Where is this? Retrooper exposed 2022. Oh no. Let me find it. Okay. Wait, it's unavailable. No, they made it private. No. I thought it
Yeah, I
was
would say the same
unlisted.
thing, man. Sure,
I thought it
sure.
was unlisted. Guys, I'll do you this, okay? I'll show you that it's actually private. Let me show my screen. Look, dude, I thought it was unlisted, so it's actually private. So you guys just got exit scammed. What the
Yeah,
hell?
sure, buddy. Now you gotta do a face reveal. Do the face reveal. Come on.
Maybe we'll see. Guys, give this. Everybody that downloaded Packet Events should just subscribe. Then face reveal. Easy fix. Yeah.
Video's private, yeah, man.
Anyway, I
This
appreciate
could be
having you
like
guys
any
on.
video, really. So like it's just an exit scam.
W promotion
I'd.
tactic. Anyway, thanks guys for joining. Thank you, Bookie. Thank you,
Yeah,
Bram.
definitely.
Thanks, Lucky, as well, for your updates on Intev
That's
and
nice to
Polar and
hear.
what's going on. And thanks to all the
Yeah, no
viewers
worries,
as
man.
well. Mr. Afonso, don't like you, but I love you, Retrooper. Okay. Okay. Wait,
That's interesting.
guys, before I end this, I'd like to show you guys something incredibly hilarious. Okay. It's not going to be a face reveal, obviously, but there's something that I
That
have.
would be hilarious.
There's something that I have that could maybe maybe be comparable. I have to find the image though. Now what I did is I took a couple of interesting Spigot MC reviews and I put them on my unprofessional business card to fill up some space.
You do hate reviews.
Code. I think they want Polar code, Lucky.
Ah, of course, of course.
They always ask that stuff.
Share code so they can.
Okay, I mean, you can send me a DM and give me a good offer, or maybe I can sell you the source code.
Oh, the source code is up for sale.
Sure, sure. 5 million, maybe something like this. Maybe 10.
Guys, we
I
should
mean,
get
sure.
together.
I'm
We should get
open to
together
offers.
and we should buy Spigot MC. MD5 told me 1 million and it's
You
a
can
deal.
get a loan.
Hell no. Let it die, let it
1
die.
million and it's a deal, guys. Come on.
I don't think I would sell it for 1 million. It's quite a big
Ooh.
Well, he
platform.
didn't say no. He didn't say no when I
All
proposed
right,
1
show the
million.
revenue. Show the revenue. Show the revenue.
Wait, no, I want
He did say
retrooper
that
to
he
show
probably wouldn't
code.
sell it, so
So he wants me to show polar code or something or what? Okay, which
No, I
code do you
probably
want,
want you to show
Kerman?
like packet event code maybe. Random
PacketEvents
packet
code.
event class.
We're near the end of
yeah,
the stream, buddy. Let's see.
just the
Oh.
main loader, you know.
I want to show you guys this thing, but it's incredibly tiny. Okay, let's see. All right. This is I'm taking the photo right now. I'm taking a photo of this interesting thing that I have. Renaming Spigot MC to Packet Events would be fun. Guys, think about this, okay? While it might potentially cost 1 million, right? It has like, I think like over 1 million users, right?
Packet events.
Over 1 million users. So if each user donates $1, we could easily recoup.
1 million.
Yeah, sure, bro.
Easy recoup. Guys, this is
Sure.
Why would you?
Sure.
Why do you even want Spigot MC? Like, who wants that?
dude, passive stonks. Okay.
No.
I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think
enough
so either.
to-
Actually,
I think you would only buy it for a lot of money for advertisement purpose, but not for like revenue.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe you can put like some big ads everywhere on the website.
they do have some sponsors. They have some sponsors. Who knows? Maybe depends if that's part of the deal. And I'm gonna send the image in the group. It's incredibly tiny, so I don't think I think this is a scam as well. You know, I've come to the
I
realization
mean, I
that
think Mod is making a fine amount of revenue with ads. I think
that's like unreadable, man.
that's really, really, very readable.
wait, can you guys zoom in somehow? Wait, okay, I'm gonna show it on
No,
stream.
it's just
That's
a blur.
like 2 pixels or something.
Yeah.
Okay. One sec. Fine.
Literally.
Wait. Come on, guys, use some AI upscaling. What the hell?
Yeah.
You're lucky, Mr. AI expert.
Let me train an AI upscaling model right now. 1 second.
Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't add any misinformation onto the card. Selling. Okay, let's see. Can I sign in? Maybe I can get the design of this thingy. Okay.
Very good idea, Cameron. Very good one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so essentially what happened here, okay, I put my very dearest fans on my business card, and let me show you a couple of
Is
reviews.
it only fans?
Well,
Yeah, it's his OnlyFans, Lucky.
It's I mean it's only for
Yeah.
your fans. I just meant to ask if it's
Well,
only for your fans.
I think one of the most viewable, readable ones on the card is. Wait, let's see. Where is this? No. Oh gosh, look at how long this review is.
By the way, guys,
Full stars.
retrooper sells like code snippets on his OnlyFans. Just saying.
Yeah, in case you like code snippets. And stuff
Yeah,
like
Lucky
this.
does as well. He sells like code snippets of Polar.
Guys, you're gonna get
Yeah.
clipped. Watch out.
I can vouch for it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let me find. I'm trying to find the review. Okay, we have too many reviews. Stop reviewing, please.
Wait, the stream is not 4K. Can you make the stream 4K, please?
Oh gosh.
Thank you. I needed to read the comments.
Okay, there we go. This is one of my favorite reviews. So I put this one on my business card. So
I love how someone just pastes like a fucking 2,000 line stack trace as a review.
Please help me post
Yes.
this like this.
anyway, so Bovno says, I spent 10 hours finding the bug, and the bug was a regression from PacketEvents. Period. 1 star. So
like no details either, it's just that.
Packet event is not working.
Yeah,
it was like,
no, it was like a bug.
spent 10 hours finding it. I don't know what was he doing? He was searching high and low,
I don't
dude.
know.
Analyzing stack traces. He learned how to code just to
No,
understand
I think
the bug.
he was trying every single version of Packet event one by one.
Yeah.
until one finally worked.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. They found
Someone
it.
in the chat said it's a protocol issue, by the way, in the error. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Oh gosh. Anyway, these are
Oh,
these are funny reviews.
you just don't make that shit up.
Yeah, let me look at the chat. Yeah, ProtocolLib issue. Yeah, the one long stack trace was a ProtocolLib issue, and then just reviewed packet.
It always is a ProtocolLib issue.
They were sleeping for 8 hours.
When Polar has an exception, I always say it's a packet event issue. And then if
Yeah.
it's Polar, I actually look into it after 10 hours.
Yeah, and then you say it's like a regression from PacketEvents.
Yeah. I would say, oh, it's packet event update, I'm sorry. I will fix it.
Yeah, go
And
to
then
their
I will
Discord.
I will fix it and deploy an update and say, okay, I updated packet events.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go to their Discord. Just complain there. They'll fix it.
Anyway, I think this is one of my most liked videos / streams. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for coming, guys. You met some people in the PacketEvents team. You met some notable PacketEvents users. Lucky.
Hello.
And yeah, hopefully maybe we'll stream another time soon. Yeah, have a nice evening, guys.
Nice evening, boys. Ciao.
Good night.